Tampon Tuesday is an awareness campaign and a product drive that we began in the 2018-19 school year with This Club Saves Lives. One of our club leaders, Clementine Chamberlain, began the idea to collect menstrual products on campus and donate them to local women's and homeless shelters.
Carmel High School is now very comfortable talking about period poverty. Every Tuesday there is a Tampon Tuesday fact shared to our video bulletin and social media. While this started as a collection drive, Tampon Tuesday has increased empathy and kindness at our schools.
By sharing period facts, we were able to bring awareness to how homeless menstruators deal with their periods and how tough it can be for some students to attend school, even in our own area.
Many generous people had never thought about the need for menstrual products at shelters or in times of disaster.
Last year, this was a project we did at our schools, and we'd like to further expand it to the community and other schools. We'd like to put boxes such as these in stores so we could give to the community and to other schools.
The boxes will have the logo as well as facts on top telling you about period poverty.
Schools can order boxes and complete this project at their school once we have boxes.
The idea is really simple, but at the same time really impactful, and I think that's really special for this club and so inspiring that now California is requiring menstrual products to be in schools. So girls aren't going to be missing out on school because they got their period, and I think this project is really inspiring because we're working on that and getting tampons to women and girls who can't afford them.
All right, this may feel a little bit awkward to talk about, but honestly, it shouldn't be. Awkward or not, this project is incredible. Here's the deal. Pads and tampons are some of the most requested and least donated items at food banks and shelters, probably because many people don't like talking about them. But students at Carmel High School are on a mission to help end this stigma and raise awareness with their campaign, Tampon Tuesday. Through social media and weekly videos, they're creating a real change throughout their community and already collected over 8,000 tampons for women in need. From Carmel, California, please welcome co-founder of the Tampon Tuesday campaign, 18-year-old Clementine Chamberlain.
Hi everyone, my name is Clementine Chamberlain, and I'm a recent graduate from Carmel High School. I feel extremely fortunate that I've never had to make that decision between having food to eat and having tampons and pads while I'm on my period. I've also never had to miss a week of school because during my period I just couldn't afford tampons and pads. Furthermore, I have never had to use discarded objects or dirty rags in replacement of these items. But sadly, millions of menstruators, low-income and homeless menstruators around the United States do face this. So when I was a senior in high school, I started Tampon Tuesday. I started this initiative with the service club at my school. When I found out that tampons and pads are one of the most needed yet least donated items to shelters, I started thinking about maybe why that was. And I thought about how, as our whole lives, we never really talk about it openly. We aren't really taught. We taught to keep it hush-hush, whisper, do you have a tampon? It's something that we keep on the down low. And I think that this is why people aren't remembering this is a necessity and this is something that people need and need to be donated. So what our club started doing was educating. So education was the first step. We had to educate our campus, educate our community on these crazy statistics, some of which being that in 35 states, tampons are taxed as luxury items. And anyone with a period can tell you that having a period is not a luxury. Furthermore, students, 23% of California students are in poverty, and of those menstruators, if they cannot afford those products, they will miss school. That is not an equal education, and that is not okay. So we did have to address the stigma. It's an icky topic. It's something that people are a little weird about approaching. So we got a lot of people involved. As you can see, these are some football players being awesome, helping carry a donation box to the classroom. We got people to post on social media. I also went to the local elementary school. I think that if we talk openly about this subject from when kids are in elementary school, we will raise students who remember to donate these products to the local drive, to the local shelters as they get older. So what we did was we made these boxes. We went around to different classrooms asking teachers if they would want to help collect. While only a few were hesitant and some said no, many of them were overwhelmingly supportive. And to the teachers that said no, thank you for proving to me how important this topic truly is. So it got a ton of success. It was awesome. The drive lasted all year, and it's still going on even after I've graduated. So we raised over 10,000 products last school year alone. We put on a period packaging event. We worked with the We Movement and Allstate Foundation to put on this event. It was covered by news. It was amazing. Got to speak on the local radio and at conferences, reaching a bigger range of students. And Karamo Brown posted about it on his Instagram, which was pretty cool. So what can you do to help? To all of the students watching, start this conversation, whether that's at home, on your campus, collect these products. Maybe you don't have to start a drive, but don't forget about those objects when it comes time for a Tampon Tuesday or for a toiletry drive at your school. To any educators in the room, have access to these products in your classroom because you really never know which students might be in need of them. And to companies, I encourage you to provide tampons, pads, maybe even menstrual cups to your employees to promote inclusivity in the workplace. For more information on how you can help out, visit tampontuesday.org. Shoot me an email. I'd love to help you guys get started with your own projects. Follow This Club Saves Lives. And all it takes is a little courage and a homemade box, and together we can end period poverty.
So I'm so inspired by my new best friend, the honorary sixth member of the Fat Five, and Tampon Tuesdays, get to know it, learn it, it's what it's about.
Thank you.